This is an absolute work of art. This is a Lamborghini Huracan Spider. This is an all-wheel drive, naturally aspirated V10 convertible Lamborghini. They just look mean and aggressive, and I absolutely love it. By the way, this thing sounds like a symphony. It's pretty dang loud, but I love that about it. So this is actually how you start the vehicle. So you can go here, fold this up, and as long as you have the key on your person, you can see start, stop. You have your foot on the brake. My gosh. And that is how she starts. And then here, then you can fold this back down, and then here's reverse, park, manual, and then that's your parking brake. And then this is how you operate the convertible top. Well, you notice that you don't see drive here, and that is because in order to engage it in drive, you just hit a paddle shifter, and that will automatically engage it in drive. You can see those tail lights right there. They even are hexagonally designed there as well. Oh my goodness gracious, listen to that. Okay, so the mode that it's operating in right now, it's idling in, is Corsa. That is Sport. And that is Strata. So you can hear the distinct difference that it makes between Sport, Corsa, and Strata. That is a noted difference. And to drive this thing in Corsa is just an incredible experience. It's an incredible experience to drive it overall, period. But to drive it in the 3 distinct different drive modes is just unbelievable as well. Right now we are in Strata, and that is the smoothest way to drive it. You can see all the beautiful LED cockpit lighting and the Lamborghini emblem here. Beautiful red stitching. Everything is leather. It's like all the seating surfaces, and it just seems like everything is leather. But the cockpit is what you would expect on this thing. It is pretty driver focused. Here we go. Corsa. So you can see Corsa is slightly different. I cannot believe I had a little bit of torque steer. I did not think that that was going to be possible in a vehicle like this with all-wheel drive, but I felt it kind of fishtailing just a little bit. I'm also surprised at how loud it is in the cabin. But of course you have this monster V10 sitting, you're sitting directly with it. So there's not any real sound dampening that they can do, and they shouldn't, because this is a purpose-built vehicle. But I absolutely love the sound of it, because it's just melodic, but it is big. It fills it up. It fills the cabin and probably the surrounding neighborhoods. But you get ready to to hear a symphony of an engine when you're in this thing, because it is all encompassing. There's no need to listen to the radio in this thing or to have a conversation on your phone via Bluetooth, because you're really not going to hear them, and they you. I did that on purpose just to get me to this road. So now we're more on a back road, country road situation, and it is so low to the ground, and I feel like I'm sitting on the road, and I feel like I'm taking up the entire width of the road as well, because this thing is super low and super wide, which is exactly the point. So here are my final thoughts on the Lamborghini Huracan Evo V10 all-wheel drive convertible. If I had the money, I would. If I could, I would. But overall, I don't think this thing could be a daily driver. This thing is definitely a weekender, and but it is the most intense vehicle I've ever driven. I've driven Ferraris and Porsches and all those, and this is the most, in my opinion, the most purpose-built to absolutely take full advantage of everything that a car is supposed to be car. Because it's just visceral. There's nothing plain or ordinary about it, from the exterior looks to all the angles and everything, to the way the interior looks like it was just made out of stone, almost like somebody took a hammer and chiseled it and made the interior. And then there's the engine, the absolute perfect connection that the engine has with the transmission and the suspension has with the road. You really absolutely feel like you are one with this vehicle when you are driving this vehicle. It's easier to handle than I thought. To me, when I look at pictures online of this thing and I see the dash and I see all the switches and everything, it looks complicated. It's really not. It's basically like any other vehicle from the aspect of getting in, starting it up, putting it in gear and going. You just happen to have a ton of horsepower, a ton of torque, and a beautiful, everything wrapped around it. But like I said, you have to really give it your dedicated attention when you are driving this thing. You have to pay attention to little nuances. The things that I really, really enjoy that kind of stand out to me, I didn't anticipate, were these paddle shifters. They're really, really big, and you can shift at any point because they are so tall and they're curved. You can really shift at any point in your steering angle. The other thing that I'm kind of surprised by is the throttle response in Corsa. Corsa, again, is that real track-oriented setting. The throttle response is surprisingly smooth in Corsa mode. I thought it was just going to throw your head back, but it doesn't really do that. It really minds its manners whenever it comes to driving it in that Corsa setting. Okay, everybody, that's going to do it for our look at the Lamborghini Huracan Evo all-wheel drive Spider. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. But remember, the most important thing of all, have a wonderful day, everybody.